I nod, forcing a brief awkward smile as I take another sip of my drink. Completely tabbed out. Chittigan doesn't add anything further, though. Oh. Is he waiting for me to elaborate? I hate when they, like, do a sentence and then, like, add more to the box. Because then my attention span immediately leaves. I just think it's my duty, well, the duty of everyone in law enforcement to make sure Americans are safe and happy. Just the Americans. That's why we exist. It's not just a job you do for money. It's a job that lets you go home feeling better about the world, even if it's just a little bit. Chittigan tilts his head a little to one side, eyes glimmering at me. Then his hand slips to my shoulder, resting there gently for a few seconds before squeezing it. Child.
Very admirable, Richter. Although I have to wonder just where Volstead fits into that.
What?
I don't know.
He trails off curiously. It's like that the big bad guy's at the boss. Is that the end boss of the game?
Maybe.
Is he trying to lead me somewhere with that vague comment?
Well, it's your turn, isn't it? Why don't you ask me something lighthearted? I don't mind if you get more personal.
What's that length, though?
Well, that's definitely more personal.
I don't know where else I was supposed to go with it. He leans in a little more, hand still lingering on my shoulder. Where's my personal space at, though?
You don't have one anymore, sorry.
Oh, okay. I left it at home. I can smell his light cologne and the subtle earthy scent of coffee. I've been trying desperately to keep my nerves under control, but it's getting harder and harder the more Chittigan teases into my personal space.
Do you like boys? Ooh, ask if he has a lover. What is his favorite activity?
You like golfing? Come on. What do we think we're gonna pick?
I know, but I have to make sure. You want to know if he has a lover, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really care what he does in his spare time.
Not really.
Oh, Sin just took me over.
Whew.
Do you have a lover, a wife? You must, right, being the cat's meow and all?
No.
No. Chittigan responds casually, offering a little shrug when I shoot a glance over at him. Is it my imagination, or does he look incredibly smug about it right now?
Why are you wearing that expression? Are you just so very surprised? Or maybe you're relieved?
I will never be relieved until the end of this game when we do the woo! No, just surprised is all. I really didn't think that you'd be a bachelor. I skipped a lot of words in that one.
All good.
Summon it up for you.
Just the TLDR.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because I'm the cat's meow?
He'll throw weird phrases at us, but the minute we throw one at him... Can we get on with the next question? Pausing, Chittigan makes a show of tapping a finger against his bottom lip, turning his eyes toward the ceiling. It's such an obvious display that I know for a fact that he's already got his question picked out. He's just toying with me. I drain the last of my glass in an attempt to act casual, turning my head away slightly.
Oh, I've got one. What memory do you have of your first kiss? Please describe it in great detail. Why does it feel like we're like middle schoolers?
Right?
Do you have a boyfriend? What was your first kiss like? Like, I know I sounded exactly like that when I was in middle school. I'm sorry to anybody who is in middle school watching this right now. If you are, you probably shouldn't be, honestly. But you know what? Welcome, I guess. Hello, we love you.
You should probably leave.
This might be a little too old for you, but that's okay. Oh, yeah.
Look at him stare. Like, I nearly choke on my drink that I finished earlier, but I guess I'm still drinking it?
I guess.
Did
he was
he
in the middle
finish?
of tasting it and swallowing.
Oh. So this is what he was planning all along.
I'm listening very attentively.
Hold on,
Oh, we've never had a kiss, have we?
we're lips virgin. Damn it, I know this is what he wants me to say, but are we really? It'd be a cold day in hell before I tell this guy I've never kissed anyone before.
Oh, he has it.
Oh,
Richter, no, you're so cute.
No. What's he been doing? Can't I just trade the favor?
Oh?
Give me my first one. Don't feign surprise, you bastard.
Well, in that case, I suppose I'll take you up on that favor right now. Kiss me.
Wait. How?
But
it's like they're reading each other's minds.
yep. Go ahead.
I don't want to.
Do it.
You read the sexy scenes, I don't want to.
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh, will you though?
Sure,
You're
I
good
can
at
read.
it.
I can read the sexy scenes if that's what you prefer.
I prefer it. It's been a good minute
It's
before
fine.
I've read that out loud.
That's fine, but you got to read this line. This is not sexy yet.
I reflexively got this. Squeeze my eyes shut, sucking in a breath. What do you mean it's not sexy?
It's not there yet.
We're almost there. We're
getting
tiptoeing
there.
the threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like my chest is gonna explode.
Richter,
Don't worry about it.
what are you doing? See? Told you. I knew he was gonna mess with him.
Like an idiot. It hurts. I reopen one eye to see Chinigan staring at me quizzically. He's so far into his head. He's so far into it and he can't get out.
Yup.
I thought he... No, of course he wouldn't. He's too much of a gentleman. Okay, I quit reading. It's all you. I can't handle the
But
cringe.
we're
It's too
not
disgusting.
there! No! You have to keep it. You said I could do the sex scenes. We're not there yet.
It's not even that. It's just the fact that he's such an idiot. It hurts.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
We'll blame it on
Chinigan
the
is like
drunk.
here, and then Richter is like 5,000 steps ahead of it. He's like chapter 50 in the book, and Chinigan's on 5. Just a little dizzy from drinking. So what'd you want from me for the favor?
Well, you probably think me a fool for saying this, but...
Reaching for the bag at his right, Chinigan lifts it up, sighs happily, slipping his hand inside the... we still haven't eaten that cake.
Nope.
To unwrap the cake. You want me to feed it to you? Oh, okay.
I'd like you to share it with me.
Why? Share the cake.
He doesn't want to eat the whole cake on his own.
I would. He nods, pulling back the paper wrapping to reveal the delicious-looking spongy white dessert.
I'd feel guilty enjoying it by myself, especially considering you brought it for me. So I'd prefer we savor it together. Does that sound agreeable?
I'm just losing my mind. That Chinigan didn't even say what he wanted, and Richter's like, okay, go ahead! He didn't even think! I haven't had a thing since lunch. You're asking the right guy. Oh. Should we cut it in half or what? I'll place it in my mouth and then you come in and just grab the other half.
No. You're going to feed it to me. Yeah, there it is. You're right.
I blink at Chinigan, unsure if I heard him correctly. Are we gonna, like, end up covered in cake at the end of this?
I mean, would that be the worst cutscene?
I hope we have enough cake. He
we probably
gazes
have enough
back
cake.
at me calmly. I definitely didn't mishear that, did I? You want... Should I get a fork? Or...
That won't be necessary.
He's gonna lick his fingers. Oh.
Come take a bite. Oh, they're gonna shave through the mouth. Okay, got it.
No, that's even worse. Finnegan offers the cake to me along with a daring raise of his brow. I feel like I just walked right into a trap. But I knew that from the beginning, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And I came here all the same because I wanted it to happen.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you upset right now?
Yeah, no, this is what you've been fantasizing about, I'm sure.
I take a small bite of cake, letting the fluffy sweetness rest on my tongue.
The fluffy sweetness.
Then you can have it.
Okay. Finnegan gently curls a finger under my chin, gradually closing the distance between us. His chest presses against mine, pinning me to the back of the sofa.
Damn, did I call that or what? Holy shit.
There's no need to be embarrassed, Richter. He breathes those words against my cheek, pulling my jaw down ever so slightly to part my lips. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's just get a good look at this. All right,
Oh my
all right.
god, look, we can see his chin!
Wait. Nah, it's partially hidden.
Oh shit.
Look, his chin hooks right in behind this guy's
I-
chin.
We'll never get what I want.
Nope, we'll never see his chin. Slowly, delicately, he covers my mouth with his own. The sweet flavor mingles between our tongues, but my head feels so foggy that I can barely think about how it tastes. Finnegan teases me with maddeningly light, soft kisses, pulling back a little bit each time that I start to press forward.
Can I mention something?
Yes.
I understand they're kissing. I understand they're doing the kiss thing.
Yeah.
But I also think it's really gross that they're just mushing cake in between their tongues right now.
No, I do too. I don't like the idea.
It's
It's
really
one thing,
kinda
if you're
gross.
sharing gum, because it's not gonna get all weird and
Yeah, but they're
sloppy. But this is
mushing it
cake.
around.
Yeah, no, I get. Yeah, no.
So gross.
Yeah, not my thing. If it is your thing, somewhere out there who's watching this, great for you. But we are
All
not
your
into this.
spit-soaked cake.
Not my thing.
You can continue.
He's really trying to provoke me, isn't he? Well, it's working. I back down hard on his lower lip, exhaling a hot, impatient breath. Momentarily, his chest presses harder against mine.
They're going for it.
His kisses suddenly grow more aggressive, hard and deep, so intense that I have to gasp for air whenever I can. I pull his coat off his shoulders, grasping needily at his shirt, letting my hands wander all over his powerful body. Just as his tongue starts to slip into my mouth.
Oh, they weren't tonguing it yet.
Not quite, I guess.
He took the cake.
Yeah.
They looked like they were tonguing it. They looked like they were there.
He pulls back again, this time breaking into a devilish grin. If I'd known that you would be so eager, I would have done this a lot sooner.
Are we gonna spend the whole night talking or share more of that cake? Ew!
Look, he's into it. Don't kink shame. I can't disappoint my favorite detective now, can I? It wouldn't be horrible if you clapped me in shackles and brought me in for interrogation after all. Oh, it would be horrible. Sorry, it would be horrible.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
our
it wouldn't
brains
be
are somewhere
horrible.
else completely. We know where we're going. Do you? You sound pretty excited about that idea, actually.
Well, you know,
Slap me in chains.
Can you blame me?
Finnegan sweeps a finger through the cake icing, then presses it past my lips. Just sticking your finger in my mouth.
I don't know.
And you can have it again. Over to the weather with Froggy.
Thanks,
How's
May.
it looking out there?
It's looking pretty hot. I suckle on it without hesitation, lapping the sweetness off of his fingertip, a faint moan leaking from my throat before I can contain it.
I refuse to say the word suckle.
Suckle. I mean, you just said it, like, twice.
I know!
I refuse to say
happening?
this word that I'm gonna say. Richter.
I refuse to say it again.
Oh, wait, their eyes are open now. Look at this.
Oh, they're looking at it. There, now
Oh, there's the tongue. Meyer suddenly leans in for another kiss, trailing his finger along my bottom lip. This time, he's the impatient one, his tongue pressing insistently against my lips until I part them. It greedily swirls inside of my mouth, tangling with my own tongue as Meyer presses me roughly against the couch.
Oh, no.
It's like he can't get enough of me, and I can't get enough of him. I grasp his hips and keep him pulled forward, wanting more and more. As we trade eager, wet kisses, my mind hazardly wanders towards a question.
Let me pause for a second.
Yes.
I want you to show this picture when you're editing.
Okay. You want
Just
me
wanted to share that with you.
That's... So you're looking at this hot scene, and then you're looking at that face right now.
Well, that face is staring at me from the right.
She's like, what are you reading?
What are you doing? I see you doing something weird.
I can add that in.
Good.
Alright. What am I really doing here? I don't know, man.
We know what we're here for.
Am I trying to live out some detective seduced by mobster fantasy? That's pretty specific.
I read that book.
Yeah. Got the t-shirt. Or is it like Meyer said? Are we just two men outside of our opposite professions savoring each other's company? Gesundheit.
Thanks.
Did he sneeze?
Sorry.
Yeah, he sneezed, but he tried really hard to keep it quiet, so all I hear is a beside me.
Must have hurt trying to keep
bad.
it quiet.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
It stings a little.
Oh, I love you.
You too.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We feel for you. If Leslie could see me right now, I don't know what he'd think, or if he'd even find it excusable.
Homie be a little bit jealous.
Well, yeah, definitely. But if I'm so easily turned away from my duties by a gangster, maybe I was never really cut out for this line of work to begin with.
Anyway.
One of Mayer's hands drifts down my chest, slipping around my waist to squeeze my hip. I normally wouldn't do this on a first date, especially since I'd like to give you a reason to come back.
Oh, he'll be back.
He heatedly murmurs a string of words in between breathless kisses, not giving me a moment to reply. But it doesn't feel like you need too much convincing. His fingertips tease along my inner thigh, sending shivers through me from head to toe. Just a little bit higher. A little higher.
Up.
Up. Oh, crap.
I can't believe.
Oh, boy. A frantic knock at the door makes us both jerk apart. Meyer smooths back his hair and clothes and sits back, clearing his throat. And come in. And I guess you can start from here.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. The door instantly flies open and one of Finnegan's men bolts inside. Probably like an emergency outside or some bullshit.
Mr. Eastman! Mr. Eastman, there's a bunch of cops sniffing around right outside the joint.
Not surprising. I mean,
Yeah. I think something's about to go down if we don't stop them.
Wait! Those are my guys. Safety precaution. Don't share it with other people, you dumb hoe. I jump up from the sofa, inwardly kicking myself. Damn it, I should have told them to go home early. I lost track of time and shit. There's no excuse.
It's all right, Richter.
Finnegan's gentle voice calls to me reassuringly.
Go put your men at ease. Maybe, by some grand stroke of fate, you'll end up here again tomorrow, and we can resume our talk.
He puts one of his wickedly innocent smiles winking at me. Thanks. I hope I can see you soon.
You doubtlessly will.
Leave him wanting more. With a hasty nod, I turned and followed the other man to the door, smoothing back my own ruffled hair. Lucky for me, those officers probably aren't being paid enough to ask many questions.
Oh, and Richter.
He calls out to me just as I'm about to cross the threshold. I glance back at him.
Don't forget what your real duty is,
Can't remember my job, can't remember my last name.
Who am I? Good night.
Finnegan's man shuffles me along the exit before I have a chance to reply. My real duty? What the hell does he mean by that? You're such a dummy. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but those words stick in the back of my mind, even as I leave the speakeasy to reassure the officers I'm alright and defuse the situation. Hopefully I'll get the chance to see him tomorrow. I'll ask him then. My heart's still pounding from the end of our talk. When I finally get home and roll into bed, there's no way I can fall asleep, so I spend the night tossing and turning. You could have been more productive with that night.
Oh, I'm sure he's doing something else.
Just don't want to tell us. I'd rather be hungover than this. Jesus. Infatuation doesn't fade away half as easy.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm, brother.